What is up? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show for you this afternoon. Yeah, good to see everybody. How we doing? Tizzle said, or Matty Boy said a tweet that Father Whale shared about him this morning. Maybe spit my coffee on the keyboard. I know, right? Tizzle, my phone was going off all night. Great story, great kid talking about Indiana. Shout out to Indiana fans winning the national championship. That was an absolute party going down in Bloomington, whatever, and looks like it's still going. So shout out to him. Shout out to him, D. Brian, I'll thank you for the hoodie. I'll get to you shortly here on golf, and we're gonna get that all set up so it's easy to do every week because you do a great job, man. I can't wait for it. All right, let's jump into it here. So good to see everybody. Bruce on Ant 30 points lock. I'm with you on that. Okay, so let's take a look at how we did yesterday. All right, Miami Hurricanes team total over 17.5. We got that one. Jimmy Butler, we did not get this one. Unfortunately, Jimmy Butler is now out for the season. Torn ACL. Brutal. I feel terrible. Just absolutely brutal to see. So, nope. Did not get Jimmy, but we did get Miami. So, we will take that. Okay. Now, how do we want to get down? Rick, Ludwig Aborg, top 20 plus 105. Little golf time. There we go. Slick Rick. Appreciate that. There we go. Big Jared. Good morning, AB and crew. Good morning, big dog. So good to see you, man. All right. So let's jump into it. And this afternoon's show, as we're adjusting with new sports and all of that, football phasing out, basketball and others phasing in, we've dedicated the afternoon show not only to all the sports that are out there, but the ACC and the Mountain West in college basketball. So let's do it. We're already on Clemson. Okay. So we're on Clemson this morning. Now, we talked about Miami of Ohio. I'm going to do it. Give me the 1.5. Gonna be a tough game. We're gonna talk about this in a second, but give me Miami, Ohio, minus 1.5 here, minus 115. Now, the Mountain West. I'm gonna play two overs. We'll talk about these. Boise State, Wyoming. I think we can get there on both of these teams, or both of these games, all four of these teams. We're gonna take Boise State, Wyoming over 142.5, minus 115. We're also going to take Air Force Colorado State over 132.5 at minus 115. Now, you might be saying, AB, help us out here. ACC, Mountain West. I mean, what do we need to know here? We'll do the ACC in a minute, okay? Let's start with the Mountain West. Here's your Mountain West Conference right here. All right? Now, we'll get back to that one second. Here's what we have tonight. Boise State, Wyoming, Air Force, Colorado State, San Jose State, Nevada, and UNLV, Utah State. So we have 4 games in the Mountain West tonight, okay? So let's walk through them. So Boise State, Wyoming, we're on the over 142.5. So let's take a look here. Boise State, Wyoming, what do we have? Boise State, 2-5 in the conference. Wyoming, 2-5 in the conference, okay? Now, we're finding out about these teams. How good are they? Those early season schedules, right? Because you see both teams are winning records, but it's not starting well in the conference. That said, though, they're pretty evenly matched. And with us playing the over 142.5 here with Boise State and Wyoming, 73-70 gets us home. What do you think? Now, again, we're all doing this together and collectively at the same time, right? So we're all jumping into the Mountain West together, learning together. I like both of these teams to just keep a nice pace. Like, that's just all we have to have is just a good back and forth pace in this one. Okay, next game. Air Force, Colorado State. Here's the deal. I do not want to be somebody that's out here fading the boys at Air Force. I don't want to fade the military, all right? I love the Air Force. However, we're going to have to start making some decisions here. They're 0-7 in the conference. 3-15. Colorado State 2-5 in the conference. Apparently, everybody in the conference is 2-5. All right, so let's take a look. So we have Colorado State here, 2-5. Again, 11-7 on the season, 7-3 at home. Then you have Air Force, 0-7 in the conference. That's correct. 3-15 on the season. Yeah. Air Force 0-5 on the road. Brian says that's a lot of points to give. Yeah, look at that. Colorado State, 2-5 in the conference and is minus 20.5. That said, though, I'm not playing a 20.5. I will play the over, though. 80-60 clears us on this over. So 73-60. Yeah, like we don't need a ton. We're gonna need Air Force to get in the 60s. We need that. And then we're gonna need Colorado State to do that work. But essentially, can we get Air Force into the 60s? And we don't need them to get that high into said 60s. Now, it's going to be my first time diving in full watching Air Force basketball, okay? But, come on, boys. We can get to 60 now. Jared said all alternate lines, Michigan minus 6.5, Purdue plus 3.5, Ole Miss, Auburn over 142.5 plus 100. Beautiful. I like it. San Jose State, Nevada. All right, San Jose State, 1-6. Lambeau, Air Force averages 62.2 points per game. Just need them on their average. Beautiful work. Number one, thank you, Lambeau. Appreciate you. And number two, yeah. Like, man, 73-60 gets us home. Pogo said, go back to watching the nature documentaries, AB, rather than watching Air Force basketball. Pogo, that was good. AB, I don't know if you've touched on it, but I believe a huge snow ice storm is coming through the southeast. Yeah, so we haven't touched on it. I was just seeing that. That's a great call. Let me dive into that. We'll talk about that in the morning. Yeah, because you're right. There is absolutely going to be a lot of snow in areas that are not built for it. Yeah, great call. Bruce, Oilers money line NHL. Beautiful, man. Appreciate it. Edmonton Oilers right here. And Bruce, obviously. Massive respect. Thank you. You're always, yeah. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah. Hang tight. Make sure I got it. All right. Oilers on the money line. Yeah. Beautiful. Big Brock, what's up, bro? Yeah, North Alabama expecting a lot, but I don't know. Man, where was I going? Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm fascinated with how much we get because, yeah, North Alabama, Tennessee, like it's the same area. You know what I mean? And yeah. We're all not exactly built for it. Big Brock parlayed Edmonton money line with team total over 3+ money. Beautiful, man. All right, so San Jose State, Nevada. Nevada 17.5 point favorites, 5-2 in the Mountain West. So let's go back. San Jose State and Nevada. San Jose State second to last, man. Maine, what up, gang? What's up, baby? Good to see you. So here you go. Take it on Nevada. Nevada 5-2. 8-2 at home on the season. 1 game winning streak. We'll find out. UNLV and Utah State. Hey, this could be the game. San Jose State team total under for me. There we go. Pogo, Pogo, you Southern guys shut down for flurries. We were built different up north. No doubt about it. 100% correct. Yes. Brian, the real feel here is -3. Ooh, that is freezing. I don't even know what that is. Man, I'm here to get this moolah with y'all. Hey, appreciate you. Good to see you. And absolutely, let's get it. Big Cheesy, Auburn Ole Miss over 150.5. Nice, dude. All right. Beautiful. All right. So I took Auburn on the money line, but I'm right there with you. This is going to be a heck of a game. It's going to be tight. Over 150.5. I like it. Rick, Nashville -127. Fifth game in 7 days for Buffalo in the NHL. Jared, it's 1 degree here. Real feel -13. What in the world? What is it here in Nashville? It's 35. And it's freezing. I'm a wuss. All right. UNLV and Utah State. UNLV 9-8, 4-2 in the conference. Utah State 15-2. 6-1 in the conference. Look at them hanging tough right there. Excellent basketball game. So we're going to learn about these two. Now, I know that, there are folks out there saying, hey, man, we've been watching them. Yeah, no doubt. And we're all catching up for sure. Yeah, this looks like it's going to, well, Utah State's a 16.5 point favorite. So we're going to see how good of a game. Jermaine, it's about 30 here in Philly. Is it really? Man, hey, that's warm. Y'all always get super cold stuff too. When those East Coast storm swings go through there, oof, dude, so cold. Tina, good afternoon, AB and crew. Good afternoon, Tina. How's the weather your way? Really cold? Big Cheesy, 65 in Cali. Nice. Yeah, it's 35 in Nashville right now. Okay. All right. So, all right, let me get the picks back up here. And then, all right, that's the Mountain West. Let's take a look at the ACC. We'll take a look at the NBA as well. So, all right, Miami of Ohio. We talked about that this morning. I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll with them. -1.5. Boise State, Wyoming over 142.5, -115. And then Air Force and Colorado State over 132.5, -115. All right. So, okay, here's the ACC. We'll hit the ACC real quick. We're on Clemson here. We've got them on the money line from the morning show. 3.5 point favorites. Clemson, 16-3, ranked 18th in the country. They're 6-0 in the ACC. Let's take a look at the ACC here. Look, right at the top. Duke and Clemson, 6-0 in the conference, both. Virginia, 5-1. Behind them, Miami, 4-1. NC State, 3-2. Syracuse, 3-2. Stanford, etc. Keep going down the list. But Duke and Clemson absolutely handling their business. Clemson's won 9 straight games. Okay. So there you go. Florida State, Miami. Miami, a 12.5 point favorite, big spread. Total 165.5. Florida State 0-5 in the ACC. Miami off to a 4-1 start. So let's take a look here. Florida State all the way at the bottom. 7-11 on the season. Not good. Miami 4-1 in the conference. 15-3 on the year. 11-0 at home. And coming off of a loss. So Miami might be a little bit of a good play here. SMU, Wake Forest. SMU 1.5 point favorites on the road. SMU 13-5, 2-3 in the conference. Wake Forest 11-7, 2-3 in the conference. So SMU, Wake Forest. Let's find them here in the middle. You got Louisville, SMU, North Carolina, Wake Forest, all kind of in the mix there. 3-3, 2-3, respectively. SMU. Let's see what we have here. SMU is 1-3 on the road. Wake Forest 8-3 at home. What you doing here? Look at that Florida State Miami total 165.5. Tizzle, team rankings is a really good site to use if you want to look at it against the spread and over under splits for college basketball. They also have a ton of advanced stats for other sports, all free. Beautiful. Team rankings. Nice, man. Thank you. So that's the ACC tonight. Not many games there, only 3. 6th place ACC wide open. Yeah, it is. Wait for somebody to take it. Okay. Now, let's get down to business. So we talked this morning, Miami of Ohio. And as in college basketball, we talked about the NBA, Spurs and the Rockets. All right. First up, Miami of Ohio and Kent State. So let's just go right to it. Miami of Ohio is 25th in the country, 19-0. I don't say that to be a jerk. I just have to provide the information. Miami of Ohio is handling people's business. So I'm going to do it. Now, Cheesy, you going the other way? Kent State money line? Hey, man. 19-0, like a team is absolutely due for a loss. And Kent State's a good basketball team. This is going to be a fun basketball game. All right. Now let's go to the NBA. So we wanted to focus on this one. And focus, indeed, we will. All right. Cheesy says, Castle, points, rebounds, and assists. I like the way you think, my friend. Okay. Rockets, 4.5-point favorites at home. Total of 221.5. Prince, live bet alert. Champions League, PSG to score. There you go. Jermaine Fox under points if Wemby's in. PSG to score first half. All right, PSG to score first half plus 100. Nice. Also, can I give a shout out real quick? Lipton Brisk Iced Tea. Money. They're good. Okay, sorry. Lipton Brisk Iced Tea is fire. All right, Rockets 4.5-point favorites, total 221.5. So let's jump into player props here. All right, let's look at points. Kevin Durant, over under 25.5. He's averaging 26.1. Wemby, 23.5. He's averaging 24.5. Sengun, 20.5. De'Aaron Fox, 17.5. Amen Thompson, 16.5. Stephon Castle, 15.5. Jabari Smith Jr., 14.5. Keaton Johnson, 11.5. Julian Champagnie, 10.5. Where you going? Yeah, that's brisk, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, the watermelon, oh, my goodness. 1,000,000,000% yes. So true. They're fire. I agree. I know. You can just drink so many. Fox will probably hit his points because I lost on it last night. Yeah. All right. So, look, here's points. Can I interest anybody in threes? Kevin Durant over 2.5 is playable. Jabari Smith Jr. over 2.5 is playable. Julian, 2.5 is playable. Reed Shepherd. I mean, Wemby's not, unless you're parlaying. De'Aaron Fox is not. Eason is. He's playable. 1.5 at minus 114. Harrison Barnes, over 1.5. He's playable, etc. Stephon Castle, over half a 3, minus 239. A tough pull. Okay. What about points, rebounds, and assists? Now, I'm not going to read through all these because, I mean, it's so many numbers, right? But where do you feel? Over 2.5 plus 113. There you go. I'm talking about threes. Okay. Now, the question is with the Spurs in this show, Kirk absolutely teed us up all season long on assists. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, he's been crushing it. What about this? What if we take De'Aaron Fox down to 4 assists, Castle at 6 assists, minus 105? Basically, look at a double up. I got 20 in my pocket. I'm trying to make it 40. Now, 2-leg, same game, same team, same category parlay, not always bright. However, these two dudes are assist machines. Matty boy, has anybody tried the Gatorade mashups? Had no idea they existed until this weekend. Had a lemon, lime, orange mashup. So good. They are delicious. Yeah, there's like I think they have like a blue and a cherry, blue and a cherry, blue and a red or something. All of them are good. Mm-hmm. Jared, Peyton Watson over 21.5 points and assists. Lock it in, AB. 23-year-old from UCLA for the Nuggets. Should see close to 40 minutes and cruise over this line. He is nice. Beautiful, man. Appreciate that. All right, Peyton Watson, Nuggets, over 21.5 points and assists. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, so, again, I'm taking a shot on this one. Right, like this same game, same team, same category of stat parlayed. That's not smart business to be doing that a lot. However, we bet with the Spurs and assists are really there. It is consistent, man. I just don't know if I want to take De'Aaron Fox up to 6. And I don't know if I want Castle at 7 or 8. You know, I want to knock it down a little bit. So we're going to take a shot. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. All right. We got 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you all too terribly long. All right, let me get the picks up here, and then we'll bounce out of here. I appreciate you all again. Thank you so much. If you could hit the like button on your way out, that would be huge. If you're watching on a phone, just grab a screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. That'd be great. I'd give you a big hug. Put you in my MySpace top 8. All right, Miami of Ohio, minus 1.5 up against Kent State. Boise State, Wyoming, over 142.5. The Mountain West tonight. Also, Air Force, Colorado State, over 132.5, minus 115 in the Mountain West as well. Big cheese. Man, it's good to see you, boy. Davion Mitchell for the Heat. Revenge game back in Sacktown. Looking for opportunities with him. Nice. I love that. All right. Perfect, man. I appreciate y'all. Jared, great work as always. Man. Hey, right back at you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Matty boy, appreciate you. Appreciate you, gang. Let's have a day. Catch you in the Discord. No doubt. No doubt. All right. Perfect. Zach, hey, thank you, big dog. Big time. You and Jeff. Yeah, y'all are the best. Thank you. Let's go. And Cheesy's so good to see you again, boy. All right. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. We'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. Till then, Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. Let's cash these Mountain West tickets and own this divizzy and get down. All right. Brian, I'll holler at you in just a minute, buddy. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. See you in the morning. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? No!